In any danger, boys? Any danger? Give me a good view. Good view, boys. Any danger? All right. Looks like we're watching from the steward's view then. Okay. There we go. It's 5 lights, and they're away. As we look at clock getting a relatively decent start, but it looks like Silly Bunny's going to get a better one going to turn 1. Bunny's ghosted. Is he disconnected? There's just a lot of ghosted cars at the moment.
Yeah, he's in.
Clock's had a really promising start.
Yeah, Predator's. So.
Nicky is still with
interesting
you.
one.
Okay. Yes, land.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah, the hot spot isn't the best.
Any noticeable changes? We'll get the position change. Liam's already up 2. Wiggy's already up 6. What happened there? Unbelievable stuff. I think that was from 19th. He's already up to 13th. But the top 4 stayed the same, with Bunny right on the back of clock here. Shouldn't be anything too drastic into
hard tires.
Turn 11. Hard tyres. Was Wiggy on the hard tyres? Oh, no, it's Predator's on the hard tyres. He's going for the infamous Predator strategy. As we cross the line for that.
You gave him an idea.
Clearly I did. But I didn't really. Czech losing out. Must have had a little bit of an issue there. All in all, top 4 stayed the same, but always prone to mistakes, as Bunny is right on the back of clock, applying that pressure, forcing clock to lock up into turn 2, that is, yeah, it's officially now turn 2. As the timing glitches happen constantly, you love to see it. But I genuinely think there won't be that much action. He's going to move down towards little Wiggy here, kind of midfield action. Look how close it is here. It's like the M1. It's just so much traffic. Southerners kind of trailing back here. Is it who's leading the train then? It's really all aboard the clock train, really. Choo choo. Here we go. Well, it says DRS, but I don't believe it. So I think it's going to now be lap 3. Yeah, now it's lap 3. Clock seems to be pulling away because of the dirty air, but then Bunny does catch up at the end of the straight. As we're going to pad to the back. We're going to change it to interval. Everyone's so close. There's only like 1 second the only one that's more than a second is McHugh, and everyone's so close together. I don't know who to pay attention to. As Bland's within a 10th, he's going to try and go around the outside of turn 4. He goes wide. Bland trying to make up for his disconnection in Q3, which is a shame. But he's already up to P8 though, he's making ground. As Jib Jab's dropped it a little bit, that's a shame, but he can make up those positions. They've swapped tyres. Kolka's still very holding strong, still within a second of Connor on those harder tyres. Liam picks up the first penalty of the day, but we won't pay too much attention to that. Bunny's just trailing along behind clock here. Beautiful view out of turn 13, I think it is. 12 or not. As we have Czech right at the back of Brindy. Everyone's on the back of everyone. I don't know. Absolutely sport for choice here. Oh, Tooman's going to got the inside of Wiggy. He's going to try and make it stick, giving each other enough room. Beautiful move by Tooman. He's up to P13. Didn't really help that the camera didn't pan to him. But we move. But because of that move, Tooman fell behind more than a second to his teammate, Southerners. So he's got a bit of ground to make up, but Obviously, the fraud squad probably won't be too bothered as they're already running second. As Southerners, it's going to be right up the back of Jib Jab. There's a small train forming ahead of Rigsy now, all aboard the Scott train. As Jib Jab runs it a bit wide, yellow flags in sector 3. It's a Mercedes pulling up. How's it? Not pulling up, but falling to the back. Has he got damage? I don't think he's got damage.
No damage.
It must have been a little tweak of oversteer causing him. How many positions? We'll have a little look. 6 positions to where he started. Top 4's really just not happening. As we have JH going to be up the side of Rigsy, going on the inside, a bit of wheel banging here and there, but JH going to be carrying on the outside move of turn 2 now. Rigsy's going to be chips behind him, but really concede that position. Now, because the soft tyres are going to be dropping off. Now it's lap 5. But it's time to just stick behind him, carry out, stretch him out. But now the train from P9 to P13 is going to be led by JH. Anything you've noticed so far?
Nothing special here.
Yeah, Hungary doesn't really provide that much action in terms of racing. It really runs a bit like that. But Kolka's right up the back of Connor here, as Sprightly says full DRS train, which is correct, as there's already Connor pitting. He's had enough of those softs already. He's going to risk the massive undercut. Darnell says Kolka one to watch, but it would have been one to watch just then. You might have had Connor. And then she's going to catch Connor's teammate, SLR Liam. As JH makes his way up past Bland. He's on an absolute rampage. I think. 3-way battle as the McLaren of Dark Xenon, I do believe that is, just bending off check. It's a real contested 3-way battle for P13 here. As Rigsy's caught in a Pink Panther sandwich. Trying to escape from that soon enough. He's on the softs, he's falling back. I reckon he has to pit here, otherwise he's going to be losing too much time. Here's where the strategy comes into play. There's a yellow flag in sector 2 again.
Check.
Let's check this out. Who's gone? If he span or got a bit of snap of oversteer, the grass, something like that. That gives Connor a chance to already catch up to him, who's already stopped. As we have 4 people coming to the pits. We have Rigsy, like I said he would. Liam, McEwen and Bunny all dropping back to the back of the pack now, but swapping on to the hard tyres. Going to swap to the racing points once again. It's Connor doing the 2-stop, did someone say? That is actually a possibility. Connor is on mediums.
Yeah, I think it's soft, medium,
soft.
Or soft, yes.
I don't think the mediums will last more than 17 laps. Cole got up to 3rd, like Gito predominantly pointed out. It is 3rd, however, obviously that is without a pit stop, so she could be net whatever at the moment. As there's not really much action going up at the front, so I will not stay at the front. As we have, I think that's Jib Jab locking up just slightly there. It's going to cost him dearly for the tyre temperatures into the final corner of turn 14, I think it is. Getting these turns all wrong. As Clock comes into pit, as well as Dark Xenon on the 6-lap old mediums. He may have picked up damage from that check incident then. And he parks it in Parc Ferme and retires for the first time in his SLR career.
He had damage.
Fact. It looked like he may have had damage on the mediums and thought, yeah, that's it, that's me done. Not much really coming back from there. Even though it would have lasted. It would have lasted. The hards, that is, not mediums, of course. Damage around here is basically a killer. As Guna's going to be stretching these softs to lap 8 now. Taking the lead, really. But I fear when the soft runners start pitting, that's when the action drops off even more. Because there'll be such a gap between the medium runners and the hard runners. There'll just be no excitement. As the racing points get way too close to comfort, Otmar Saf now must be quaking in his boots seeing that. As I think that's Jib Jab coming into pit, obviously it has to, otherwise.
Oh!
As Bland hits their pit entry. Oh,
Jib
he hit
Jab's
pit entry.
Yeah, Jib Jab spun. Did he hit him?
Well, whatever the hell happened, there's a virtual safety car which is going to give these soft runners quite a decent pit stop. Jib Jab gets a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane. It's all going wrong at Ferrari. Binotto. I don't know what's happened there. Absolute limbs. Like you said, did you see Jab spin or something?
I think his spot. I think they hit each other.
They hit each other. Because
I
I
think
know Jib Jab came in, maybe Bland hit the pit entry and then Jib Jab hit the back of him.
Yeah, that's
that
possible.
possibly?
It could be. I mean, Jib Jab had damage, so.
As Noctis just overtakes Jib Jab. Jib Jab's really having a shocking turn of events. Yeah, lap 9's clearly the curse. As Kolka is in the lead, as we thought she would be if it wasn't for that dreadful 5-place grip on her. As the two Alfa Romeo's racing points now are next to each other, as Southerners has 90+% ERS. Really holding strong here, as Tuma's just comfortably sticking behind him, also on 90+% ERS. These boys are doing very comfortable right now. As there's not many people that close together. Pay attention to Connor on the alternate strategy now, on the back of Czech. I'm just going to get a bit more confirmation on what happened between Darkzan and there, and I think it was Czech. But it did not look like a very fortunate case. I think his overtake was stuck on. Now, it may have been patched, but the reason that happens is that if you accidentally flick, if your AI takes over when you're reforming in the formation app and you have overtake on, it stays on. If you have it off when the AI takes over on the formation app, it should be fixed. And then he got damaged because with Czech, with what happened with Czech. So obviously, if anything happened there, well, for the stewards, obviously. But as we carry on, I thought it was patched as well.
I had the
May have
problem
been a different.
in Australia practice race.
Yeah. So pit window for the mediums will be opening around 2-3 laps time, and probably closing in about another 2-3 laps after that. But McEwen's on the back of Clock here. Now this is net lead, isn't it? Unless, wait, no. Clock pitted, but Bunny pitted before him, and he now is out ahead of him. And so is Guna. No, honestly, couldn't tell you who's in the lead right now.
Virtual safety car, I guess.
Ah, the virtual safety car, of course. Well spotted. The overcut.
I spotted it from chat. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah. Sam pointed it out. MVP Sam. The VSC, of course. I completely forgot about that. VSC came right to his hands. That's given Alfa Romeo a reason to smile at the moment. As the people who pitted earlier really did not go well. As it's just back in the DRS train between the old medium runners and the new hard runners. Not much overtaking really going to happen. Let me know if the stream messes up or anything again.
Yes, it's working.
Alright,
Just my voice lag.
your connection's absolutely pristine, mate, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, nice phone connection, OP. Okay. Everyone's just on really high ERS right now. The ERS management is through the roof right now. Can't imagine it would be too good for the people in front. We have, for example, Little Wiggy who's trying to get the absolute limit out of that Alfa Romeo car on 25%. They'll come back to bite him later in the race. Hopefully not, of course. We want close racing throughout the whole entire grid. As there's quite a distance between the front runners now. As Brindy Boy's right on the back of Little Wiggy. He's going to try the outside move. He tried the switchback. I think he broke a bit too late for the switchback there. As Guna overtakes Predators.
Reds lost a couple places
And
there.
Predators loses out to Silly Bunny. That now provides a battle for the net lead. As Silly Bunny overtakes Predators as well because of maybe Predators running out wide to try and give Guna space. It's a real one to watch. It's Connor's alternate strategy is really going to be interesting to see. Does he stretch out the mediums like you say and go on softs? Or does he just play it safe and go on another set of mediums?
Yeah, he's pretty low ERS, so it's pushing. I think he's going to do a soft medium still.
Cole covered the 18.3 fastest lap with 13 lap old mediums. That is interesting. Now, with that VSC allowing the soft runners to pit, does that provide even more of a disadvantage to the medium runners? As Brindy Boy battles for that lead again for Little Wiggy.
Yeah, Connor makes a move.
He's got
Beautiful.
a little snap of oversteer for Brindy there. Little Wiggy keeps the position. Absolutely taking that Alpha to the max right now, and you just love to see it. The two Alpha Tauris, sorry. Oh, God. Tongue's tied. Right next to each other. Is there going to be team orders in play? I should think so, because of the different strategies, but if Predators is aware of the situation as clock, then who knows? Two retirements so far. 15 laps in. Just approaching halfway mark. The medium runners are now going 14 laps. Maybe I may have misjudged the tyre life of the medium tyre then. But I'm pretty sure they last really no longer than 17 laps before the data really starts kicking in. As Cox going to get an easy overtake on his teammate there. Does look like team orders, to be honest. But that provides a roadblock. But not for long, as McEwen is going to go around the outside of turn 2. Try and make the move stick.
Oh, 2 minutes out.
Tuman's retired. He's ran on the exit of turn 4. And he's ghosted just in time.
Safety car.
That surely has to be a safety car. And that would play perfectly into the medium runner's hands. Ironically, to his teammates' hands. There has to be, surely. There can't be anything less than a safety car.
There we go.
That is interesting. So now Kolka has just come in. Just in time. There we go. I think that's it. The top 5 are going to stay the top 5. Oh, actually, no, I wouldn't say actually. Let's jump the gun there. Rigsy speeding on the safety car drive-through. It's all going wrong at McLaren's garage. So with Kolka going on the hard, JH going on the hard, his teammate going on the hard. Tooman, mate, honestly, fair play to him, sacrificed his life to ensure Southerners can get the best possible outcome of the mediums. You gotta respect that. That has to go teammate player of the year, if you ask me.
Oh no, Gunnar hit silly by me there. Oh no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was close battle.
As you
Turn
have
1.
clock. In position.
Renault Crash Games 2008 remastered.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Renault Crashgate 2008. That the whiff of dirty air really must have got to Toon's car then, because the only real reason I see that happening is because of it. Because, like I said right at the start of the stream, turn 4 seems a lot easier to do this year. Like, it's the cars feel way more planted, so therefore turns like that are a lot easier to do with the car not really stepping out too much.
True that.
So with that less downforce, it then provides that kind of 2019 aspect that if you clip the curb or something, your car will go flying, which we did unfortunately see there. Tooman or PK, who knows? Who knows? But honestly, you have Kolka, who returns to a rightful position of first place.
Just the corner pit and took the new set of mediums.
So Connor's going to try and make them last, I reckon. Because safety car will probably come in like 17, 18.
I think it's next lap.
Yeah, because the packs all bunched up. Maybe not now. As Czech comes into pit for the medium tyres, he sees Connor's strategy and he raises it. He didn't raise it, he matches it. And he's going to go on the mediums himself to try and make them last a little bit more. But so does McEwen, Predators, Liam, Rigsy. So once again, it's a difference of strategy. Seems to be the recurring theme for today's race and maybe for the future of the weekend. Try and get a good view into the chicane at the end first. We'll time it perfectly. I'm going to try to. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, absolute limbs. Yeah, beautiful. You just love to see it. Camera panning for no reason, but I tried. I tried my best. Got it right here. Yeah, like Darnell says, for a fellow Racing Point, as the safety car starts to come in, it's bittersweet for that the Racing Point duo and for the team as a whole. Losing one driver, missing out on the chance for more points, but having a car lined up for a beautiful strategy. It's going to be interesting as the safety car just enters the pits here from this beautiful turn 4 view. As we round it off for this restart on lap 18. Kolka gets a beautiful restart, 6/10 gap already gained. Anyone going to make moves? Little Wiggy could be going on the inside. On the outside, Southerners keeps stick. Anything you want to add on the wall?
Surprisingly clean start again.
Yeah.
Something has happened to Jip. Yeah, he was damaged.
That's a shame. I think everyone's really taken in the fact that it is Hungary and it's very difficult to overtake, and therefore not really being as aggressive as they would be, if they are at all aggressive. Kind of understanding that, yes, it's hard to overtake, so you want to try and get that nose in at some point, but being too aggressive could cost you the entire race.
It's lost it.
Czech's lost it again.
Yes. Managed to save that.
As McCune's could have got the inside, pretty easy move. I think Noctis kind of let him have that. But McCune will not be complaining at all as he takes P10 into the points on the alternate. I'd say the alternate strategy now, because it's kind of a strike. Oh god, lost my words. Kind of a far-fetched approach to the race, trying to go on the mediums. As Jib Jab is pit, he's on to mediums. I think he's carrying on. Fair play to the lad, but quite boring. Not boring, but kind of uneventful. Opening laps of the safety car. I think once DRS gets turned on, it'll be a lot more interesting. Because at the moment it's just Dirty Air FC, really. Dirty Air Grand Prix. Caucasus fastest lap on the horse. Any medium run's gonna raise her? Nope, doesn't look like it. Never mind. I might as well just shut up. Right, okay. Check that out, because he just set a new fastest lap. As Lil Wiggy's going wheel to wheel clock here, are they going to make it stick going into turn 3? They do. Banging wheels. Have a nice view. Brinny boys having front row seats to this. Clock goes wide. Wow, that was tough. That was tough to watch.
Connor get damaged there?
Most definitely has damage.
Yeah, Brindy and Connor got damage.
Brindy and Connor.
Yeah, Connor got a lot of damage.
Was it the incident with Brindy?
Yeah, he hit Brindy there.
As he's going to try and go around the outside of Brindy here for no reason at all.
Oh no!
And he's going to crash and lose his wing, basically. That was a questionable move. But, you know, he goes for the gap when he sees it. Like, fair play to the lad. Like, you can't really blame him for doing much else.
Fred's lost his end plate as well.
Prez has gone, lost his end plate. Brindy's coming into the pits. Absolute disaster. I said when DRS gets turned on, more hectic. There's Liam and Czech. Oh, here we go. We're going to see a dive bomb from Czech here. He is. He's going to send it. That really late on the brakes and late on the turning. Somehow gets a penalty from it. Co-masters, questionable that. If you ask me.
That's kind of sus.
Kind of sus.
Yep.
But we move. McEwen on the back of the clock here. Of course, Wiggy went onto the fresh hards. Hopefully, he's still running really low on that ERS. Struggling there. And Connor has gone straight on into turn 1 and binned it.
That's sus.
Can't help but notice. And he's brought a safety car and can't help but conspire that was intentional because he got damaged. And I mean, it's a weird one, but not a surprising one because we've seen it before in Spain and we've seen it here again. As Preds comes into pit because of the virtual safety car. He'd probably lose out 1 or 2 positions, but not the end of the world. Oh, it's just tragic with Predators, and just watching the mechanics change his wing. Lost his end plate basically from no fault of his own. But obviously, there's two people that are way worse off at the moment. Jib Jab 23 seconds behind 14th, let alone the leaders. As we're going to pan to a bit more action with Liam again. We have oversteer coming out the exit, the chicane there. Trying to close up on Noctis. On those fresh mediums. Compared to Noctis's old hards. Kind of a spaced out grid at the moment. Little tiny trains here and there. But Southerners, if he gets a good exit off here with his massive ERS count here, could be closing on the back of Juno. Don't know why he's not turning on DRS. He only just turned it on. Bit of a poor bit of concentration there from Southerners. But, you know, he's not fifth for no reason. He's good enough to be there. Yeah, they said we moved like 4 times. Probably not. So I apologise. But we moved. My vocabulary is clearly very small. As Liam is right up the gearbox as he sets purple sector 1. 12 laps to go now. Or 13 laps to go, really. Liam's on it. I'm watching Liam all weekend, all race. Where his wheel movements, his car's positioning has been near perfect. He's been keeping it really clean, really consistent. And
he's doing a great job.
In my opinion, he deserves more than 10th at the moment. I think he's been slightly like screwed over by the safety car. Obviously, he did. Was he in Q3? He was in Q3, wasn't he?
Yep.
And only running 10th, which is a bit unfortunate, but obviously there's some worn hards in front of him that he needs to get past.
Oh, Brindy lost it back there.
Brindy lost it. I feel for him. I've done the exact same thing before.
Yeah, I did that in F2.
Yeah.
Second corner.
Connor has left the session. I'm not surprised as he's retired. There's no sprint like last night. Yes, honestly, McEwen must be coughing at the smell of all those fumes coming at the back of Clock's gearbox, because he's right there back of him. And if it wasn't for a little Wiggy giving Clock DRS, he'd definitely have a chance of overtaking him by now. But Clock's little lock-ups here and there, paying dividends for McEwen. As McEwen doesn't get the perfect exit that we're really looking for. So that's probably that fight's going to go on for at least another lap, as Southerners is right on the back of Guna. Could see a move on the outside maybe of turn 2. But unfortunately a poor exit off from Southerners there. Still flying high with those ERS levels. Surely he should take P4 soon. Bit of engine noise. I think we should have a bit of engine noise. I think we should change to a more pleasant engine. Let's go for the Renaults. Good helicopter pan there. As Liam's going to go up the inside, maybe. And up the inside of Noctis. He's going to make the move done, hopefully. He's been hunting for that move for about 3 or 4 laps now. Noctis is not going away without a fight. As I say that, he gives the position to his teammate. Liam's finally in clean air, hoping to catch McEwen.
Oh, Czech lost it.
Czech lost it again. He's trying to spin around, he's bashing his wing. It's all aboard the clock train right now. Clock's finally past Wiggy.
Oh.
Hulker's kind of running away with it, if I do say so myself. McEwen gets past Little Wiggy with, I'd like to say ease, but there was a bit of touch in there, as that's allowed McEwen to hunt down the worn heart of Clock. AlphaTauri pulling out a decent result at the moment, because they've had a bit of a string of bad luck, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in Div 1, or in general, really. Now that the hard and the mediums are getting on. I don't see anything else really happening. We'll try and stick on board with a bit of action. There's a bit of a train happening. Oh, I think Southern's just got past Gooner there, and I didn't pay attention. I apologise for that one. But that means Southern's up to 4th on much newer hards. Can Southerners provide that late push like he did on Austria to try and catch that podium position? Stay tuned for that one, as McEwen is now all on the back of Clock. A very low ERS. Clock with much more. There's Leo. Still in 9th, just behind Wiggy. Yeah, he's already pulled a second from Gooner. There won't be any more retaliation from Gooner, I don't think. It's all about just keeping that position for Gooner, bring it home P5. Hopefully Wiggy can bring home P8. They'll keep Alfa Romeo in a double points finish. Very impressive. But not as impressive as the Renaults right now, as they're running flying high in 1st and 3rd. As it stands, obviously we haven't really been paying attention to penalties, that's the norm. But there's about a 12-second gap between 4th and 1st at the moment, separated by 3 seconds-ish each. So I don't think there'll be any more action down that end of the course, as there's a full safety car, as Brindleboy has binned on the exit of the final corner. That throws a spanner into the works. Does Kolka pit for softs? Does JH pit for softs? Does Bunny surely has to pit for softs? 21 lap old hards. They're going to be screaming. Well, not screaming, so to speak, but way not going to be as good. But Jib Jab pits is going to be onto soft, surely. This is going to be going to be like a Mexican standoff. Whatever, if Kolka goes, which she hasn't, neither is JH. Yeah, it's going to cause a ricochet effect that no one's going to pit. If Kolka would have pit, everyone else would have pit. But because Jib Jab's pit, they've been lapped. I'm just going to provide a bit of a kerfuffle. But I think Jib Jab's just going to let one by. Oh no, Jib Jab has to stay ahead because of the illegal overtakes and whatnot. Yep, here we go. Nice glitch, bro. Nice glitch, bro. You just love to see it. Oh wait, no you don't. Here we go, boys.
Oh, no.
Illegal overtake FC. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. Oh, absolutely great battling. This game's so broken. Honestly. Unreal. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow. Great move down the inside there. Unreal. Kolka's just running away with it. Oh, unbelievable scenes. Someone's going to have to tank a penalty and get clipped. There we go. Jib Jab's taken one for the team.
Is behind Kolka there?
The state of this game, honestly. Even the esports event was having catastrophic issues. But
The
these
Ferraris
drivers
get
make
disconnected
the
there?
most out of it. The Ferraris.
Yeah, you were talking about the esports.
Oh yeah, I think the Ferraris both had their rigs disconnected from the game, where they kept on losing control of their wheel and stuff. As little wiggy pits, questionable, to say the least. I probably wouldn't have pit after everyone's bunched up. But that could have been a late strategy call from the team principal, saying quickly, get your butt on softs, as he might only be losing 1 or 2 positions. That is quite a smart play if anyone told him to. Oh, he does lose out to Riggsy. Should be coming in this lap. As Predators is absolutely rushing on his way to Amarillo to get back to that pack. Spidey says, tell him Zai, give Joe at the office a call. Yeah, Joe doesn't work on Fridays. I think he only works on Tuesdays. So, oh, here we go. Should be in now. Is it in this lap? Yeah, of course it is. What was talking about? As we're going to catch up to the front of the back here, because I don't want to really pay attention to the back of the grid. When this could be something. Ooh. Okay, Jib Jab will probably have to let everyone by now. Because of blue flags. Noctis has already taken Liam. Check. Oh, this is big chaos at the back here. Look at this. This is going to be chaos. Oh, check. No, check. Outbreaks himself again. He's having a nightmare right now. Having a nightmare. He runs wide. Clearly Hungary isn't one of his strongest suits. Brandy Boys left the session. Unlucky for him earlier in the race to spin. Virtual safety car for literally no reason. This game is flawless. Surely not because of the end plate that was lost on turn 4. Surely not.
Wow.
Nice, so Michael Massey doing his best to keep the grid still bunched up. What is happening here? Oh, that is beautiful from Czech. I know he's got wing damage, but that was a beautiful restart. Jumps little Wiggy straight off the bat. He just ran with it. He just predicted when it was going to end and timed it to perfection. That was beautiful. As Czech spins again. I'm really cursed on the commentator. Really cursed on the commentators. Liam's getting attacked by a Wiggy here. DRS is enabled. Don't know why it was to say. Oh, because of the safety car. As we're going to enter the penultimate lap, with the positions staying as it really has been since since all the medium, since the safety car, first safety car, after Toulon's unfortunate demise.
It's going to interesting. It's interesting to see the penalties. With the pack is so bunched up now.
True. We could see. As Wiggy tried to go around the outside, down the inside of Liam, but Liam wasn't having any of it. But yeah, like you were saying, the penalties are going to be interesting. I mean, obviously, we don't know what the penalties are like. Obviously, we're not supposed to know until we're at the very end.
Riggs, no.
Riggsy span. I got a good view of that. I got an unfortunately good view of that. Goes to show the luck that McLaren's been having.
Ooh.
As Clock's really struggling with those hearts now. What's happening?
Red Bull got hit.
Riggsy span again. Here we go. Southerners on Bunny. He's going to try and make it. He's going to go round the outside. He's going to try and stick. He gets pushed out a bit wide. I don't think that was anything that...
Oh no, JH
is left at second. Well, if he'll count if he crosses the line. It will count.
Yeah, I still want him.
At least 9%.
Still send invite.
But Southerners tried to go around the outside. I'd say didn't carry enough momentum. I don't think he was that far ahead of Bunny to go around the outside. But next time maybe he'll have a better chance. The Southerners does look very strong right now. As we're going to come to the final bit of the race, we have a little view of what's happening between at the back. But other than that, we're going to pan to the start. We're going to see the Icelandic driver of SLR Coal Cup round the final turn to win the Division 1 Hungarian Grand Prix. Followed by JH, who drops down to 4th with penalties. Bunny makes it a Renault 1-2 with Southerners getting that podium. JH 4th, SLR Guna 5th, McEwen 6th, Clock 7th, Noctis 8th on his debut. Very impressive performance. Predators was points again. The strategy paid off once again. And SLR Liam rounding off the points with Little Wiggy. Check this out, Riggsy and Chip Chap. rounding out the non-points finishes. Steve is saying Kolka driver of the day. I'd agree with that, but what's your thoughts, guys? Who do you think is driver of the day? Put your votes in, and your vote does count. Sam says JH, very impressive. We're going to see the podium celebrations here. As you can try and get the podium sitters in. Renault 1-2, I think that's for the first time this season in Division 1. Kolka. Everyone's saying Kolka, and I'm going to agree. What do you think? You agree with that one?
I agree. Have to agree.
Okay. Noctis picks up the fastest lap of the race. That's an extra point for him, not the Red Bull team, as he's only a reserve. But Southerners, 15th to 3rd. I know we gave Kolka driver of the day, but what a performance from JH and Southerners. To finish from double figures in quali to single figures, not just single figures. It's a podium place for the Racing Point. Impressive. Get him in and we can talk to him about it as well.
I'm trying to invite. The Xbox wants to work.
Oh, yeah. Xbox invites are a bit of catastrophe right now.
Yeah.
Southerners is in. There we go, that's one.
And Bunny should join in.
I want to see the race director there. Yeah, JH did pick up some penalties there. Don't think that's down to timing glitch or anything because of him leaving. I don't know if it's going to be through Discord or something. Yeah, we're well aware, don't worry.
You needed Bunny. I've been inviting him a couple times.
Bunny should be joining, but obviously Xbox's invites don't really bloody work, so that's
He's
great.
probably celebrating there.
He's probably absolute in limbs in the Renault garage. Champagne's popping. We're going to try and get him in. Obviously, parties unopen, so
Yeah, make it
should be joining anyway.
Lovely Xbox update.
Bunny's in,
There
and I
we
don't
go.
think Kolka's going to be with us
Yeah,
because
she's writing a message.
she's writing a message because obviously I don't think she speaks English very well, which obviously can't really do anything about. But make sure you tick your boxes, lads. I think Nikki, you should do 3rd place.
Yeah, I was waiting for this. So, Matt, 3rd place, great race. Starting from 15th, how do you feel after the great result?
I'm buzzing. I knew my qualifying pace was probably going to be the one to let me down this weekend. Thought I'd try and be a bit smart by starting 11th, by slowing down before the line, but ended up not happening. Last week, I was unfortunate with the safety car. This week, fortunate with it. So it's just Frankfurt's levelled out a bit. Actually, I want to shout out to my teammate Suman, who after he retired, he straight away joined the party and helped me out and gave me key and fantastic information. That definitely helped. So thanks, buddy. But yeah, 3rd place. Got some points back off Callum. I'm very happy. I could have got 2nd. But Bunny was as wide as a bus at the end, and I wanted to play it safe, especially after making 12 places. So overall, for myself, very happy. Very happy to pull ahead of the guys behind and close up to Callum in front. On to Spa we go.
Love to see it. Well done, mate.
Cheers, man.
All right. Finishing off the podium podium interviews with second place Silly Bunny 47711. Mate, honestly, absolute stellar performance in qualifying, if I do say so myself. Finished P3, but obviously your teammate got the grid pen, so that lines you up for a front row perfect position, I'd say, because no dirty air really. Kept it really kept it quite clean, quite sorted, quite comfortable. Got a bit fortunate with the VSC, if I'm not mistaken. Did you pit under the VSC?
No, I was actually going to say I'm pretty disappointed with P2. I'm going to say I pretty much had that race, I don't know if it sounds too cocky, but like pretty much sorted. And then yeah, the VSC came out, helped
VSC, yeah. Okay. I wouldn't say that's cocky. I think you got unlucky and you're wanting more.
Yeah, I did, yeah. I mean, I'm really happy with Renault P1, P2. I mean, that's awesome. If I would, and vice versa either way. So, congratulations to Polka on the win. It was a lucky strat, but she made it work, and then she pulled away at the end and didn't get a single penalty either. So, congrats to her. But yeah, no, it's just a bit.
You can only congratulate on that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a sort of what if race, I guess. But no, I'm still happy with P2 because I haven't finished the race in ages, I don't think. So yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Up the Bunny.
Yeah, well, you've all.
Well done, lad. Well done, mate.
Cheers. Yeah, sorry about the insult, mate. I saw you coming. I'm not losing another place.
I knew how much you wanted second, mate, and I didn't want to risk too much making 12 places.
That track was being used. Every bit of that track was being used.
But yeah, I think we've all had that what if race, coming home in a position that really you personally think you don't deserve, but come on, second place is definitely one for the highlight reel, I'd say, because it's definitely one of your best performances this season, if not your entire career.
Whoa. That's for sure. It's probably my cleanest race.
One off.
My only win was Brazil, and I was finished third. I just got it from penalties, so that's technically my highest finishing position in SLR so far. So yeah, it's nice. Yeah, cheers.
All right. Well, that really rounds it off. Let me try and find the message from
Yeah,
Coco
I got it.
we. Okay, Nikki, you take it away.
Said, yeah, I got it. She said it was very frustrating to get a penalty in qualifying because she got the pole, but in race she was happy at the start, and the mediums felt good, and the safety car came out at good time for her. So at the end, it was hard to concentrate with stop and start, but she managed to keep pace going. And she's saying she really enjoys Hungary. When you get the clean air, you can really pick up the place. And of course, congratulations to everyone else.
Okay, good sentiments, I'd say. Definitely deserved the win, I'd say. I think all three of you really deserved it because of how individually you performed. But obviously, the top step of the podium belongs to Kolka. On to Spa next Friday at 9 PM with this grid. Or, if you pay attention tomorrow, you'd see Division 2 or 3 on the Saturday. But for now, that's all from us. I've been your main comms of Zybad, also known as Zydrad, and your co-comms with SLR Nikki. So, I will see you boys next week.